Hey, Michael, what are you doing over there?
Making mine, babies. Welcome to Comic Production Update, issue number 3. Now I'm going to go into, on this episode, a little bit of the process that I've gone through on writing my story. Now I'm not going to give you the title quite yet. I'm not going to give you the plot or the premise quite yet. When we actually start getting a little further along in the production, you'll see these things. But, as of now, I do want to say this is an idea that I had when I was a freshman in college. I had recently graduated high school, did not know what I wanted to do with my life, and the idea spawned from there. Since then, over the last decade, almost, I have, it's been about 9 years, I guess, yeah, I have revised and kind of toyed around and tweaked with different ideas. Most of everything has stayed true to the original concept, but I've basically tweaked it a bit so it would have better storytelling conventions, better character development, get more to the point of the story, things like that. And after all this time, I really feel like I'm finally at a point where I'm like, boom, nailed it like Jesus to the cross. It was boom on there. And right now, what I kind of want to do is show, I don't know how well this will show up on camera, but kind of a little bit of the screen here and see how I write. I basically, you know, set up every page just as its own separate page. So this would be page 6 of the comic. That's that. And I kind of break it down where I do basically what's going to be on the panel. And then if there's a dialogue set up, I usually just capitalize that so anybody who knows who's drawing this or lettering it knows exactly what the dialogue is. And then as you see, I finish the page and get to page 7. Panel 1, start over. I make each page its own separate entity. Now, that's the way that I like to do it. I know that there's other writers like Brian K. Vaughan and Chuck Dixon that write along that style. Other ways that other people write, I know Bendis uses more of a screenplay style process where he literally uses the same program that you would use to write a screenplay. And his construction is set up just like you would if you were looking at a script for a movie. Which is pretty interesting to me. You know, you can get the same message across with both of them. It's just this one's easier in my mind. Just feels easier to format and just go through in that direction. But yeah, so I've done about a couple different drafts over the years, and if you read all of them, they all start differently. One of them starts out, with a scene on the beach with rain. One of them starts with some kind of flying stuff, and each time just didn't really feel right until I feel like I wrote this most recent draft. But yeah, so that's kind of a little bit of the writing process, a little bit of the revision I've gone through. Now, it'll probably be a couple weeks before you'll see another production update. There is an artist attached. The artist, though, has other shit that they are doing first. What will probably happen in the future production updates is we might have a little bit of the drawing process, if you will, and you will, and all that type of stuff. So until then, it might be a couple weeks before you see another production update, but that doesn't mean things aren't moving along. So we'll see you then.